What's up, guys? Welcome to East West Beats. I want to show you how I arrange tracks in FL Studio. This is what I found to be working best for me. I'm a longtime Logic Pro user, so this is what I feel works the best for me. So what I usually do is I set the tempo here, I load up all the instruments, all the samples, and all the VSTs that I would need here. I'm running 2 instances of Serum, I'm running an 808 drum here, a bass drum that I have a kick, clap, snare, hi-hat, the basic stuff you would need to make some trap music. So what my process is that I usually just work with pattern 1 and finish an idea. So let's say I make the most swingiest, the most bumpiest, the most fire loop I can. So let me show you guys what I did here. Boom. So that's your 8-bar loop that I have here. Now, if I really like that, so what I do is then I go right click and then I hit clone. So what that does is it brings it to pattern 2. Now in pattern 2, let's say I just want just the Serum component of it. So I basically right click and I hit cut and it basically removes everything. So this pattern sounds like this. Right? So then let's say you want to add a filler or something. Again, you would go right click, clone. So you can see I've made 6 different patterns, right? So here I have a shorter pattern that sounds like this. Just a different 808 pattern. Oh, not record anything. Right? So then let's go to pattern 4, and pattern 4 is simply just a little build-up. Right? And then let's go to pattern 5. This is basically your 808 and just the pluck from Serum. All right. And this is pattern 6, a little more less complicated hi-hats, but everything else is the same from pattern 1. Right, so now I have basically different motifs, as you would call it, in classical theory that are here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the playlist arrangement. Now you can see all the patterns are listed here. I can double click on them and I can get to different components of it. So what I do is I started out here with pattern 2, and then we went to pattern 3, which is basically your verse. Pattern 2 is just a basic pluck, which is the intro. And then I have, again, pattern 2 with the little buildup of pattern 4, then pattern 1 again, then with the slow pattern 5. Again, you guys get the flow. So let's play through it, and then I'm gonna talk you through it as well. So again, you have to make sure you hit the song and the pattern. So song is basically the playlist arrangement playing. Pattern is whatever patterns loaded up will play here. So this is where the initial part will play. So think of each 8-bar or each pattern as a marker in Logic Pro. And what I really like is, let's say you want to add a riser here or bring in a riser here. You can easily do that just by, let's say you have some splice samples. You could just go in here, FX, let's say you want this to be brought in. You can just bring it in, and then you can tell it what key it's in. This one says it's G. You basically right click on it, and then you can bring it into a sampler track, or if you don't want it, you just simply right click, it goes away. And then it shows up here. You want to go back to your MIDI patterns. These are all your audio, and this is automation. So you can see it's really simple to arrange ideas, right? All you have to do is just go to your pattern and arrange anything you want, and then you go to your playlist editor and you bring in those patterns in here, and then you can export it from file, export, wave file, and then you can just name it whatever you want. So that's how you arrange a track in FL Studio. Now this is a very bare bones minimum version of how to arrange a track in FL Studio. I myself am still learning FL Studio. So if you guys know any cool tricks and tips, let me know. If you want to learn how to do different things, let me know. I also can show you how to swing drums in FL Studio, also make really cool 808 patterns. So just let me know, leave a comment below. And again, if you like it, make sure you hit share, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon. So every time I upload a video, you get a notification of it. All right, guys, see you at the next one.